When the stalker was coming, I would show up at the police station with the next item the stalker brought, and the police would say, Barbara, come on over here. What'd they bring you today?
Welcome to the Bear Pantry Show. If you're looking for authentic Belizean recipes, then you're in the right place. My name is Barbara, and this is Cooking Made Simple.
Yeah, you don't know how to use chopsticks.
Is this fried in oil, Jay?
Steamed in oil?
Steamed?
Well,
Okay. So just
fried
a little,
and steamed.
just a little bit of oil, okay.
Oh, we got Potstickers and cold salad. You okay? You okay?
I saw angels just now.
Okay, come on. You can't get the chef get that big of a head.
This is not in the new book.
No, it's not? Oh.
There's a lot of stuff I left out of that new book. Where's paper? You need some paper towel? Please, garçon. Garçon.
Just throw it. Nice.
Thank you, boo. We have a good crew here today. So, how have you been? What's been going on?
Oh no, what happened to this guy?
So what's the difference between a potsticker and a dumpling? Did I ask this question before?
Remember we made dumplings before, pork dumplings?
So what's the difference between this? Pork dumpling is just steamed, not fried?
Yeah.
I'm not dipping any of these things just for her because I think they all have MSG.
Probably.
And this, the potsticker already have MSG because she put soy sauce and teriyaki sauce.
Is that just mustard? I mean mayo?
Mayo mustard.
Okay. How'd that taste?
You need to relish.
Relish.
That's my new dipping sauce.
You don't sell enough relish.
Mustard,
Oh, shit.
mayo, and relish. Sweet relish.
No, we got pickled relish.
This is so good. She didn't over spice it because she dropped the whole bottle of cayenne in the thing. Somebody,
She says it wasn't on purpose, but I don't know.
no, somebody didn't squeeze it on good.
You can't see it, but pointing at that.
Okay. So first of all, the DNC is over, the Democratic Convention. I watched a lot of it. I would say about 90%.
I watched none.
They already know who they vote for. They don't need to know nothing else.
Exactly. You stop trying to sell me the product. I'm already buying.
So,
Get this out of your way.
I didn't care for the musical acts. But I realized they have to have that, you know? Well, I like John Legend. I think he did it with, I want to say with Common. Don't quote me on that. I know somebody did a duet that was like really awesome.
Colin's one of those guys like, how did you make it?
I know, he keeps popping up everywhere.
I don't. He's not like. He's not bad. He's not good. He's just kind of there.
No, I never really watch these conventions. And I know what they are now. They're like a pep rally.
Pretty much. Music guest and all that. Yeah.
Then 2 days ago, woke up to the news that Steve Bannon got arrested for doing a fraud. So my cousin was like, why did the postal police arrest him? I said, because he did mail fraud. You can't be doing all these fraudulent things. Like, for instance, common people like us, right, Joshua? Like somebody I know. She's doing YouTube. So her granddaughter,
Okay. And,
was
okay,
like
I thought
12
it was
years
that
old.
who that was, but no, no.
you know who, right?
Yeah.
And one day, this is right when we got started 9 years ago. The granddaughter said, I will pay $1 to anybody who subscribes to my grandma's channel.
Can't do that.
I called this woman right away because she's older. She was probably 69 at the time. And I said, you know what your granddaughter doing out there? You better shut that down right away because you're going to jail. I'm like, that's illegal. You can't be paying nobody $1
Right?
to come join because the league don't have no dollar. What if 100,000 people came? You know what I mean? And you are the one that's supposed to control your YouTube.
Yep.
So then, I remember an incident when Nico Cotto Avocado. What is he doing over there?
I thought he was gonna cut the thing out here, but props to him.
Do you know we're taping a whole show here? Come and say hello at least. Show them what you're doing. He bought 2 coconut, one for me and one for Jada. And Jada didn't want this part, so he's eating the soft parts. So bend down, baby, and I'll see your face.
Hello people, how you doing?
You'll do another mukbang soon, right?
If you guys want me to. You just keep chasing me all the time.
Stop lying, Joe. So, Nico Cotto Avocado had signed up with a new sponsor, right, Joshua? I don't know if I told you the story.
It's new to me.
It was a company that made pepper sauce.
Okay.
Wait. They didn't make the pepper sauce. You sign up for a membership with them, and then every month they send you 4 like small bottles like that of hot sauce from different parts of the world. So like maybe one time it would have the Murray shop in there, another one. So you just get to try hot sauce if you're into hot sauce.
It's Loot Crate but with the pepper, okay.
Like that. So Nick signed up for the thing, and the next thing I know, he came on and he said he's running a contest with this thing for everybody who signs up for the membership was like, I want to say $20 a month.
That's not worth it.
For everybody who signs up for the membership, he's gonna put them in a box to draw a raffle, right? And they were gonna win an all expense paid trip from wherever part of the world they're located, even if it's Belize, India, whatever he said, anywhere. He would buy the ticket. He would put them up in a hotel for 3 days, you know, like from Friday to Monday morning or something like that. He would record a collab with them if they had a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And to me, the prize was a good prize.
I mean, yeah.
It was a really good prize. But the minute he said it, instinctively, I knew that this was highly illegal. Yeah, so I knew that it was wrong. But you know how I know that it was wrong, Josh?
How?
Because when I took my radio and television broadcasting in college, they had a whole class. Like, you know how you take microphone technique, you take behind the scenes how to run the camera, you take how to set up lighting, stuff like that. They had a whole section where they taught you what was illegal and what was legal because we had to get licensed by the FCC. So I knew that you cannot charge in America. You can't charge people for things to put them in a raffle unless you're a church, non-profits and stuff like that. When you go there and they have the little big sale, whatever, and they're like, today is the fair, and for everybody that buy a ticket for $1, we're gonna, win a prize at the end of the day. They can do that because they're a church. But the rest of us can't do that. So I tried to DM him, whatever. I don't think he got it.
Probably not.
The next day he took that stuff down and he was bawling. And he said, oh my God, I was going to go to prison. My manager at YouTube saw what I was doing and she reached out to me and she's like, take that down. You can't do that. I'm like, So coming back to Steve Bannon, I call him the Grim Reaper because that's what he looked like to me. When this administration first took over, he was right behind you know who all day long was in his ear like Sir Hiss the Snake. So apparently when he left the White House, he and 3 other people got together and decided that they're gonna do like a GoFundMe type thing. I don't know that it was GoFundMe itself, but something like that.
Crowdfunding.
So that they can build this wall. He knew all along he was going to build a wall.
How much do you think it would cost to build a wall like
I don't know.
Somewhere in the trillions, right?
17 trillion. I don't know how much.
There's no way you could crowdfund enough for that money.
So he knew that he was fleecing the MAGA people. And by the way, MAGA in my language in Creole means emaciated. That you're so bony that you look sick and almost dying. The word is not a good word in any language.
It is not.
So he knew the people that he was fleecing. He knew. He knew that they were gullible. He knew that they had so much hatred in their hearts that they would want to go ahead and pay anything. I heard some people gave their stimulus. Child, you crazy. You gonna give your whole stimulus. I heard somebody else gave money that was due to have surgery. I don't know for what. I don't know what the surgery was for. But they gave their money. I know they didn't have their surgery. They stupid.
You know what I do with my stimulus? I bought myself a nice chair. That lumbar support.
My mom used to say, a fool and his money shall soon depart. Not part, depart. So they show this white lady today. She's 61 years old. I tell you her color because they said her color in the report.
Oh, did they?
On Yahoo. They go, yeah,
Oh.
she white.
They said it like white lady.
They didn't say it like that. But, anywho, she's 61. She gave $50. You know $50 is hard to come by. And she and her husband are on a fixed income. But she said, once I heard it was the wall, I was there. I wanted it. So they took her $50, right?
From me.
So then they asked her, what does she feel about it? She goes, well, I'm not going to judge him because I've seen no evidence. I'm like, boo. There's a 28-page indictment from the Sovereign District of New York. No, the district is really called the Southern District of New York. But they have a 98% rate of winning their cases. That when they bring a case, that thing is locked down. They try all those mafiosos and stuff over there in New York. Sivans, and then people try, you don't want to mess with them people, you going to prison.
Really? It's oh, like these people, man. Holy hell. They steal right from you and you're like, I don't know, maybe they're not a thief. Come on.
He come back when he was in court and locked up the night. They you know how they have to draw them? You can't take picture in certain courts.
Yeah.
He looked scared. He looked like an old, dilapidated, fat woman. He looked scared. When he came out, he was bombastic. This is a hit job. Let me tell you what happened to him. He had 3 partners. Nobody have a stomach to serve time in prison.
Especially those
He
guys.
might think he could do it because he know if he anybody in the White House might want to go ahead and commute his sentence or pardon him, right? So he's thinking he could get away. The next 3 ain't gonna get no pardon.
Oh, they'll sing like canaries.
They will sing. They probably done the sing right now.
I would sing. There's no honor among thieves.
That thing sweet me. I'm glad she did it with steak. She didn't do it with pork. You know what was really ironic? Joshua?
Yeah, what's up?
They are trying to crush the post office, and it's the postal police that arrested him.
You know they were happy. Like, come on, let's give them.
I couldn't even write this in a book.
I know, right? The irony.
So
I didn't even know there's a postal police. Learn something new every day.
that's why they're talking about defunding the police, because America has too many police departments. They're not talking about take up, get rid of the police department and then you have no help when you call.
We need the police.
They have
alright.
military police. They have regular, city police. They have state police. They have postal police.
Mountain police.
They have mountain on horseback police. They have police. I know because a friend of mine, her husband is a postal police, so I know what all they do.
Oh.
And they will get you for that mail fraud just like that. They will get you. Even the code enforcement people then who arrest you, right? All police have power. All police have power.
Even the ones who come and get the dogs?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
They have power just like regular cops. They're trained like cops. They have power to arrest you. Postal police have power to arrest you. All of them have power to arrest you.
Huh. That's crazy. I never got those people like, get rid of the police. No, we need the police. I've seen enough situations where the world become crazy without something to keep people in check.
I'm not for defunding the police, honestly, but cutting back some things from them, because a lot of them make a lot of money. And they're not putting it into the community that they serve. I've had contact with horrible police officers when I've needed them. And I've had contact with awesome police officers in this town when I've needed them. When I lived at the condo that we used to own, it was a shabby part of town. We didn't know that when we moved here.
Yeah.
And every time there was a breaking into one of our cars, the cops would come and go, "You want to live here?"
We want to live here so we can afford to get.
I'm like, if I wasn't buying, I would have moved. And then we moved here. And the real estate agent says, I'm going to put you in this community because the people here, it's a long-standing community from 1965. And when you call the cops, they're going to come. I said, okay. I had to call them for several things. I called 911.
And Jada ate a bunch of time.
When Jada swallowed money when she was 3 years old. And I got the money out of her, but I called 911 because my baby was going to die. And a cop got here first. I had already done the CPR, but it was a cop that got here first. Older man in his 50s. And he was just really, really there for us. I had to call 911, not the police, but 911. When you almost shock yourself to death in the bathroom, the fire department was the one needed because we don't know why electricity was going through the thing in the bathroom. They came again, they were awesome. I had to call when the girl opened my mailbox and stole my mail right when my mom died.
Is she straight up?
And I told the cop that my mom just died and I'm dealing with the stress, and then this girl just come and steal my stuff. And Joshua rolled back the tape and they saw everything and they went off on her. When the cop was leaving, he grabbed me and he hugged me and he goes, "I'm so sorry you had to deal with this." I'm like, "You're so nice." Remember when the stalker? We had a whole stalker. Go watch that series. I'll put it in a link to you see the stalker series. When the stalker was coming, I would show up at the police station with the next item the stalker brought. And the police would say, "Barbara, come on over here. What they bring you today?" So the one time they brought me like a solo cup full of, what's that cereal called again?
Cheerios?
Yeah, Cheerios, right?
Yeah.
The wrong brown cereal?
Yeah.
We don't buy that, so we don't know. And they had the Cheerios, there was a post-it note attached to a string, right? That's what it was? Yeah, a string, a post-it note attached to a string. And the post-it note said, "Pull me." I'm not gonna pull that. What if it had ricin and what's the next white one I like sending in the meal? Poison? Anthrax. I said, So I went in there with that thing. I put that thing in a bag and went in there. And when I got it, he said, I'm coming out there. I'm coming out there. So this is a little young white cop, right? Like maybe 35. And I said, "You gonna pull that?" And he said, "Of course I'm gonna pull it. Let's go by the trash." So me and Joel took like several steps backward, right?
Oh, good luck.
So this older black cop come out like 61, his age. And he said, "What's going on?" I said, "I have a stalker and he brought me that thing and he's gonna pull the string." And he backed up with us. So
It's a good sitcom episode.
and the cop pulled the note and the thing bust, the string bust. Well, the note bust off of the string. So when he emptied out the contents into the trash, and at the bottom was one of those like some type of Mexican candy.
It's with the chili.
chimoy?
The chili on the.
Is that called chimoy?
I don't know. It's chili on like a fruit.
Yeah,
sucker.
chili and some type of hot, spicy Mexican candy.
Yeah.
And so it was like a rock at the bottom of the thing. It was all melted, but I don't think they were eating it. I think it melted in the sun.
Probably.
And that's what was in the thing. And there was 6 different things then people brought here. But I went like on the 3rd one. I wasn't going right away. But they were like awesome. They were really, really, truly awesome.
Cops are like anything else. You good, you're bad at any kind of large organization of people,
Remember when Jory was having trouble with somebody at the gym through somebody that he knew it was a long story that we don't want to tell the whole thing.
Yeah.
But we went to the cops and they went there and they threatened the guy. So I've had good,
and bad.
good and bad.
Like the freeway episode. The pups?
In Utah?
No. When he's coming back?
Oh yeah, when they arrested Joe for bank robbery.
Yeah. Apparently my father's a master
May
bank
the
robber.
31st, 2002. I'll never forget that day. Because they took his picture when they shouldn't have to take his picture. I know they have him in a mug book somewhere. Bank robbery? Why would Joe go rob any bank?
My question is, why would you stop to fix a flat tire if you robbed a bank?
It would show would abandon a car, huh?
Yo!
This tastes good. I'm supposed to leave Jada with some.
I would have been gone. Alright?
I am pouring in sweat on them. These lights don't usually get hot.
Not.
Is this thing maybe too hot?
No, I'm like...
I think I ate like 4.
It's I ate a lot, so it's the spice in that that's kicking
It was
me right
good
now.
though. It was good.
It was really good.
You guys, thank you for bearing patience with me as I don't put up any cooking videos. I didn't even record Jada doing this because I would have had to stop editing the book to record Jada doing this. So this is what I'm doing with the book right now. It's 111 recipes, right? 8 chapters. So I started at number 1, chapter 1, recipe 1. And I went through all the breads, all the sourdough stuff, and all the main dishes, and that brought me to 55 recipes. And I did that in 2 days, Thursday and Friday. It's not just editing for commas and periods and make sure that I spell the word then instead of the. Because I always say do this, and then and I don't spell then, I spell the, it's not just for that. I have to actually look up, like, so this is the bottom part for the method, Josh, in the program, right? And then you have all the ingredients listed above, and you can drag and drop them anywhere. So I like this program, Type and Save. So they say, when I went to go read all their rules and regs again, I wish that I had read it before I started. Read it before you start if you're going to do it. And they say that the ingredients have to appear in the order that it's said in the method. So if I say, put the yeast in the hot water with a little bit of sugar, I can't start with flour as my ingredient. So I have to go drag and drop everything around. And then on some of them, I don't even have the ingredient. Let me tell you, Joe's fall off the bone ribs. I didn't have the ribs.
Can't do much without that.
It was going to be vegan. It was going to be vegan. So I wish you would stop making all these noises, Libra.
I'm making no noise.
He went and he threw the coconut in the trash. Boom. Then he threw his fork in there. He's a whole Libra today. He has to be seen. So he said, I'm not making no noise. Yeah, so that's the kind of editing that I'm doing. So that's kind of like a whole rewrite. Because on some of them I'm rewriting, because like on the cakes, I don't start my recipe by saying preheat the oven to 350 or whatever. I always start my recipes by saying cream the butter and the sugar. But then when I went to go look at professional books, they start by saying preheat the oven. So I had to go change all of that. So I'm getting there though. I'm almost done with the 15 cakes. And then I'm going to move on to the muffins and cookies, and then the everything chocolate, and then the sweet treats. It's a lot of sweet treats in this book. So I've got a good 40 something more recipes to go through, and I have to finish that tonight, because starting tomorrow I have to start editing for periods and commas and common things. And I have to go through it several more times, because I will miss things. Then I will have to have the kids come and go, look at these ingredients. You see a dot after every abbreviation, because I don't want a comma, I want a dot. So yeah, it's a lot more to go. But Joshua's going, oh, Jory's finished with the pictures. He already cleaned up the pictures for the book cover. So you can start building the book cover. Okay? What's wrong with you? So, Joshua crazy. Anyways, the book is coming along. Thanks to all of you that prompted me to do this book. You guys pushed for this book. It's going to have 111 recipes. Right after this one is submitted, I'm going to make another book with, I'm trying to do a book with all cakes. This chapter is going to be all bundt cakes. This one going to be all layered cakes. This one going to be all chocolate cakes. This one going to be all cakes that you just mix the wet, mix the dry. All cream the butter cakes. I don't know. I'm just having ideas. Open, baby.
Nothing, just all
Lost
the food.
your mojo.
No, all the food's just like there. Right
MSG
now.
is hitting you now?
Probably.
MSG is hitting you now?
A little dizzy.
All right, guys. This is the MSG.
Probably.
It's 23 minutes. I love you guys for watching. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and leave me a comment below. Even if you want to cuss me out, you might get cussed out back though. Just be warned, okay? Barbara mouth only belongs to church until she has to cuss somebody out, and then she goes back to church again. Bye.
Bye.
The books are here. Take a look at the book cover, guys. So let's take a look at the inside.